Hello, freight broker family. I hope you're doing well today. I hope your families are doing well. Another beautiful day is upon us, and today I want to talk to you about getting started in your freight broker business. A part of what I do for new freight brokers when they're starting out is I do consultations. And the purpose of these consultations is to help you identify some of what you can expect when you start your freight broker business, right? And then help you prepare for those expectations. Now, what I usually start out with is the daily grind of building a freight broker business. What you can expect, what you're getting ready to face as a new freight broker. Nobody knows anything about you just yet. Nobody knows anything about your business. What it's going to take is a big dedication, a big commitment from you to get your business off of the ground. And what I usually get is people to say, hey, Brandon, I know that part. I've already done this before. I've built a business before. I've started and run and operated businesses before. And what I say is, good. I'm glad to hear that. That will certainly be of benefit to you. To have experience of starting and running a business before is certainly a good thing. But now, that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whether you've run and you operated a business before, whether you've started a business before, because many people have started businesses before. So that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is running and operating a successful business. And most people don't have that experience. Many people get started, but far fewer people are successful. And what I classify as a successful business is one that makes money, one that makes consistent income over time. When I asked the question, so what is your net profits in that business in year one? What were your net profits in year two? That's when I get crickets, quiet. Nobody says anything then. And I know that because people don't want to talk about the money aspect of a business. That is what determines whether you're successful or not, because the whole purpose in coming into business is to make money so that you can make money as a business owner. Now, as much as I talk about success and making money in a business, making money is not the only thing. You also have to understand how to read the numbers and understand the story that the money is telling. And if you don't know how to read those numbers and understand that story, you're going to have a hard time making it in a freight broker business. And most people don't even know how to access the reports that they need to access to read the story. So in this video today, I am going to share with you what I believe is the most important report that you need to understand and understand how to read this report. So before we get too far in the video, I think it's absolutely necessary that you have an accounting system if you're a freight broker business owner or any business owner for that matter. What an accounting system will do is account for all the money that comes into your business and all of the money that goes out. If you don't have an accounting system, then you'll have to do that on your own. Maybe you can use spreadsheets and account for the money, but I just don't like doing that. I like having an accounting system in place, something like QuickBooks or Xero. I personally use QuickBooks, think it's a great system, so I would certainly suggest that you get an accounting system in place as quickly as possible. Now, the reason why I prefer to have an accounting system and not try and do this via spreadsheets is because accounting system will give me the reports that I need. They're going to give me my profit and loss statement and my balance statement. Now, what I believe is the most important statement for you as a freight broker to take a look at least once a month is your profit and loss statement, right? I have a profit and loss statement in my hand here and also a balance sheet. I like the balance sheet as well because it's going to give me a snapshot, a picture of what I have on hand as far as assets and what I have on hand as far as liabilities. We're not going to talk about the balance sheet right now. I want to talk to you about the profit and loss statement. If you take a look at a profit and loss statement, it will tell you everything that you need to know about your business, at least the most important thing, right? For example, it shows me the income at the top of my profit and loss statement. It shows me exactly the amount of income that comes into my business. And then at the bottom there, it says the gross profit is X. And then on the expense side, it's going to show me all of the expenses of my business. And then it's going to show me the net operating income. So what it does, it says the gross profit minus the expenses gives me the net operating income of my business. Now, when I take a look at this, I also like to do a profit and loss comparison, right? So I'll take February of 2022 and compare that to February of 2021. This will give me an idea of the progress that I'm making in my business for this year. Or the numbers could be signaling a regression. But either way, I have the numbers and I have them all in one place. I can simply pull up that report and read the story that the numbers are telling. And once I have the story, once I'm able to read and understand that story, then I can position myself, position my business to make adjustments so that we win. Now, earlier you heard me say that I use a balance sheet in conjunction with a profit and loss statement. With a balance sheet, it just helps me to see the picture a whole lot more clearly. And what is a balance sheet? Well, to me, it's what it sounds like. It gives me a balance of what's going on in the business, all the balances within the business. Now, the accounting equation for a balance sheet is assets equal liabilities and equity. Now, in a business, you have assets. That's everything that the business owns, or all the assets that the business owns. And then you have liability and equities. That's what the business owes. Now, obviously, liabilities can be debt that the company owes to third parties, and owner's equity can also be owed, but just owed to the owners of the company. So these are the two reports that I suggest that you learn about, get a handle on, because they'll help you to determine your overall financial position. And when you understand your financial position, then you're able to manage the risk to help you make the next strategic moves for your company. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I certainly hope this information has been helpful. If you're interested in learning more about the freight broker business, I'll leave a free link in the description. It's my 5-video series, and it's titled How the Load Movement Process Works. It gives you a chance to come into the office with me and watch me as I move loads. I talk to shippers and carriers to give you a better understanding of how this business works before you come into it. And then if you want to know more about how we go out and find the customers, those shippers that we work with, I'll leave a free video right here. So until the next time, I wish you the very best in your life and business. See you at the top, because the bottom is much too crowded.